Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter of We Only Know What We Know. We are Nacho and Adita, and today we are going to share all we know about how to grow on Instagram and to share as well the strategy we are working on to make it work for YouTube, because our main objective is to grow our YouTube account. And before getting started, I would like to point out something. Our Instagram account, which is Más que Estudiantes, and our target audience are Latin American students that want to study abroad. This niche is particularly difficult, and it is not as engaging as productivity, STEM, and many other topics that you are talking about. And also, the speaking community is 20 times bigger than the Spanish. And by saying this, we want to really encourage you. And if you dedicate the same time and effort that we have for a year, I think you are going to grow much more than we have. So to get started, before jumping into the strategy, we will make a tiny a briefing over the elements of Instagram, because I don't know if everybody knows everything about Instagram, and we would like to talk about every single part, because we are going to come back to these elements, and I wish and I want you to know what we are talking about. So this circle, orange circle, encircles the profile, and in the profile we can see the posts, followers, following, wait a second. When you go to edit profile, you will see the username, which is this one, the username, excuse me, which is this one, the name, which is this one, category, it's down here. You want to use and to complete every single gap here, because all the information you put into Instagram is going to help you grow with the algorithm. So I want you to complete everything. Then we have the possibility to add website here. You want to put here your YouTube channel. There is also a possibility to add more than one link. We are going to talk about it later. But I think the best thing and more direct thing you could do is to put just here your YouTube channel. Then the bio, you are going to write the bio here, and we are going to talk about how to write a perfect bio later. Then you have a profile picture, and something very important, the account type. This is if you have if you are a personal account, creator, or business. We turn into a creator account because this has many more features than the personal account that you want to use. They are very useful to help you growing and to share your content and to interacting and creating a community. And we also, because we are curious, change into a business account. But we realized, this is our personal experience, we realized that if you don't need the features that are provided by business accounts, you should stay creators, because we noticed a drop on our reach when we turn our account into business. So we would suggest you to use a creator account. Direct messages. When you have a business or a creator account, you have the possibility of organizing your direct messages in primary or general. This is very useful because you can sectorize the people that are contacting you, and you can flag the messages and the person. What we did is flagging the person that is constantly asking us questions about our niche, our topic, or making questions that we potentially could be doing videos on YouTube, because these are really these are followers that really represent our target audience. So this is how we use flags and how we separate between primary and general. And another important thing, I think this is everybody can have both personal accounts and creators have the possibility of form groups. And this is also something we are going to be talking later, but groups is a very powerful tool that has Instagram. Okay, then there is a section where you can have, or it's not necessary to have highlights, but it's the way Instagram provides you to permanent show some stories. So as you might know, stories disappear within 24 hours, but you can put many stories together in different highlights. So there are many strategies. We are not going to enter into these strategies because these are not the main things that are going to grow your, I think they are not the main things that are going to grow your account. But you can look for these kind of videos on YouTube. Also, it is important to make it brandable and beautiful and look combined into your whole feed, the way you present the highlights. And the highlights have to be useful for you. For example, we have, I don't know if I talk about this a little bit. Yeah. We have the highlights in this way with this background, which is the same for everything. We did it with Canva. We did it with Canva, and we are using it for everything. Also in Canva, we could find this kind of pictures that we are putting here, and we are trying to stay into the palette we chose. It is better if you don't write a lot of information here, but I mean, you're going to figure out how highlights are going to work better for you, and you can go to another Instagram accounts and see how they are using them. I think we didn't have the chill cow. There is an account which is called, we didn't put this slide, which is called Chill Cow. I don't know if you have ever seen them in YouTube, maybe.
It's a very popular channel on YouTube, has millions of followers, subscribes, and it's only music, live music channel, lo-fi channel.
Yeah, and they have a YouTube channel, and on the highlights they put I don't know if it's they, she, he, this account puts a link to their other socials. So that could be very interesting, and they just have one highlight for each social, and that's it. So you this is something to explore and to figure out what suits better to you. Well, then stories. Stories are another feature that it's very important in Instagram. I think everybody knows how to create a story. These are the different possibilities, and this is something we are going to talk about deeply a little bit later. But these are the main important things that you want to add into your stories. When you do a story, you don't want just to post a picture in your stories. You want to put, for example, a location. If you are in what we did when we went to Germany, every single place we visited, we tagged that place, especially if it was, for example, a bar or something like that, and we got a lot of reposts by doing this. And I think if you are creative, you could make it work to you to get the exposure that you are looking for in something, in every of your single fields. Then about mentions, of course, it's very important, and you always want to mention a lot of people and persons on your pictures, on your stories. And we are going to talk deeply about this, but this is another feature, very important feature, hashtags. If there is important hashtag that you are using, we are going to, I repeat this because I want you to focus on this stuff, because I think this is the most important features that you want to use in order to grow. So that's why I am presenting them now, and we are going to develop them later. So hashtags, Polls and questions and quizzes are very important to get to know your audience and to get and gain interactions. And the more people interact with you, the more Instagram is going to keep showing in those 24 hours, is going to keep showing that story to everybody else. So you have 24 hours to be exposed and to reach a lot of accounts with polls, questions, and quizzes answered. So that's how it's going to be potentially growing. And this thing that I don't know how it is called, it also you can also get engagement through people answering to this cute thing that I don't know the name. And these particularly GIFs that are here, these 3, and I think there are also 3 more. When you use them, you automatically appear in the first story of the person that is that follows you. So when someone follows you and you post a story, it is going to be shown in the top of their feed, but in a particular order.
Yeah,
hierarchizado.
With a hierarchy.
Yeah, with the hierarchy as how much interaction they have to you. But if you use some of these GIFs, you are going to be automatically put in the first.
Yeah, for example, when quarantine started, they uploaded the first hashtag GIF that was "Stay Home," and it was like a popular GIF, and all the stories appeared at the first option because
Instagram wanted to promote this hashtag, this GIF, sorry. And you don't have to look for them. It's just the ones that appears when you are here in stories, and you will put at GIFs, and it appears. No GIF, but on
the top.
Yeah, this sign, this cute sign. Yeah, you click there, and it appears here the main GIFs that you want to add. You don't have to search for them in GIFs. Okay, let's move forward. And the other thing that you have is the feed. The feed is something very important. These are the posts and the way the layout is presented. I think you want to be to have a coherence between all the to use your brand here, to use your brand and to be shocking and to use the correct size of picture. And what else?
Also being creative on the layout of the feed.
And this is one of the like this, for example. This is something that was planned. It was not like spontaneous. It was you have to put a little bit of effort in planning your post, as you have to plan your YouTube your videos, the videos or the playlist you're going to upload. Well, the same happens to YouTube, to Instagram. But this, as well as the profile and the bio, it's something very important that we are going to share you more details about this later. Yeah.
The importance of the feed, it's because when people enters your account, you make a post and people like your post and they enter into your account, a beautiful feed will encourage them to follow you and your channel. So that's the main thing, that you want to have like a beautiful feed, so people
when they click the picture that they saw about you in, I don't know, through a hashtag, through a story, through someone that share your a post that you did, and they through wherever they get into your account and they see a beautiful feed and a good bio, they are going to follow you. So these are the main things that we are going to talk about later. So this, when about we are going to be talking about all of these elements that the feed has. The first one are the posts. Posts have, of course, likes, comments, can be shared, yeah, the share button, and the save button. You can add a location, and you always want to add a location because that's something that promotes the SEO. And this is one kind of pictures that you want to share, but not too much. This is something spontaneous. We didn't write a title here. We didn't write hashtags. We didn't tag anybody. It was just spontaneous and a personal experience and a smile. For me, it's very important to once in a while show our personal life and show smiles in the picture that invites people to follow us, to show some charisma. So this is something you want to eventually include in your feed, on your feed. And this is how a post is structured. A good post is structured. As you can see, these have 15 comments and these have 20. This invites more people to comment, to leave comments. But this reached a lot of, this had a huge reach. Of course, here we also use the location, a title, a caption, and tags, a lot of tags that we are going to explain how to choose these tags in order to be searchable and the people that you reach follows you later. So this is how you want to build a post. Of course, the post have a preset, a filter, and this was not an spontaneous post and a spontaneous picture. It was made like this on purpose, and we are going to show you which is the criteria you want to use in order to build the post that works better for you. Well, these are the hashtags that we used. We usually use 30 hashtags, which is the highest amount of hashtags that are allowed. And we post them on the comments because we don't want to ensuciar. To ruin, I don't know. We don't want to ruin the caption, so we just put them in a comment. And these are the reels, which are becoming very popular and which are going to be the part of the strategy we are developing in order to make YouTube, Instagram work for YouTube. We were having a lot more of reach in the reels we posted than in the posts. So this is something you want to be focusing on, definitely. Then we also have IGTVs, and the IGTVs are organized in series. This is again a tool that Instagram has to let you organize your content, to put together things that you consider that should be together, to put on the top, because Instagram has the particularity, okay, to leave in the back previous posts. So you want to, when you want to give life again to something, you want to distinguish it by creating series, creating a guide, creating highlights. So this is how it works. Personally, with IGTVs, this was the easiest way to repurpose YouTube content, but we didn't get so many views. Of course, 600, it's a lot and it's better than nothing, of course, but compared to the posts and the reels, it was not, for us, it's not something we are going to be focusing in the future because the results were not super, we didn't like them very much. And another thing that is really new, but you want to use everything, and this was just a test, we were just trying it, it's our guides. And guides is the last feature that has Instagram that let us organize our content. And in this case, you can organize your reels and your posts on different guides. So we recently launched a 30-day challenge for students, and we built a guide with this 30 days challenge, and we put all the posts together here in this only guide. Okay. Well, this is the last thing, which is the tag section. Personally, we are using tags to tag accounts that we want to be related to, but we are not being tagged by accounts that we are interested. So that's something we want to fix next year, to interact and to be tagged from more accounts related to us.